Welcome back to this little channel. Today we're going to talk about trumpet mouthpieces. So on today's episode, we are going to be featuring 4 of my trumpet mouthpieces, and 2 of them I got recently. So first I'm going to demonstrate my most used mouthpiece. As you might see, there's a little bit of tarnish and wear off the gold plating of this mouthpiece. This is the most expensive mouthpiece I have, and especially because it's gold plated, and gold is, gold plated stuff is definitely the most expensive. So this is a 3C mouthpiece, standard Bach blank mouthpiece, and we have here this one right here. This one is the 7C, very common starter beginner brass trumpet kind of mouthpiece. So we have that here, and we also have 1.5C, very common in orchestral settings and also general playing as well. So we have all of these are all C cup mouthpieces, and then we have the gargantuan big boy. We have the 1, not a 1A, not a 1B, but a 1. So this is a 1 mouthpiece, and this is absolutely massive, and that is why I specifically ordered this to make a big sound. And maybe for like some kind of cornet kind of style playing, I would have to use that. And for my lovely relatives in the horn family, I have a 7BW horn mouthpiece. Don't know what that is, but good to you guys, horns. So yeah, I'm gonna start by the shrillest mouthpieces, which is the 7C. I can't really distinguish between all the silver plated mouthpieces because it's colors. So I'm just gonna play a little simple jazz tune, I want you guys to hear the tone colors between the different mouthpieces. So I'm gonna start with the shrillest one, the most kind of like bright, trumpety, fanfare-y kind of one that you would expect, from trumpet. That's just me warming up. Now this is the actual tune. So you can hear the difference right now. So we're gonna switch on to my most commonly used mouthpiece, which is 3C, which is the second smallest, or the second less shrillest. I don't know. This is my main mouthpiece. Already, from playing this mouthpiece, I feel so much more free from the kind of like strict little small kind of bore of the 7C, which is very, is very typical. I feel like on the 7C, I'm almost playing, I'm almost like not moving my lips at all. So that's a good thing. So I'm gonna play a little bit. Also, the low notes are really more resonant, especially, you know, the the small bore of, it's not really the small bore because all the, actually no, yeah, the small bore of the 7C is kind of like restricting the low notes to sing out, and also that compared to something like this. You can kind of hear in sense of the overtones that the 7C is definitely more like bright and shrill. This one is slightly more warm, but also it has like depth to it. I know it still has that kind of shrill, like fiery bit. So this is the 1.5C, mouthpiece. This is the most common in orchestras. I play this as an orchestra mouthpiece, but I do switch between these two in orchestra sometimes. Okay, so this is the tune. Water in there, but this sounds a lot more kind of mellow. I could just imagine something like that, or you know, very famous. I'm not really properly warmed up, but I'm more used to this mouthpiece than this one. Something like that. You have very nice and grand, and also have this has like a little bit of a back pressure to it. Now, actually no, let me do the G to G. Is that the right mouthpiece? Yes, it is. Like that, and I'm going to use the same tone color for this. Oh, okay. And then for the 7C, I think that's the 7C, yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna go on the number 1. It's just a 1, so tone color is definitely going to be different. Also, this mouthpiece is quite hard to play high notes, so wish me luck. It actually took me a lot more air to articulate the notes. So let me just do that again. So you can hear the difference in kind of like the tone color. I can definitely hear a difference in this tone color because this is definitely like so much more warm. I would feel this is more like a cornet. So I don't know. low rumble. Yeah, no, this is quite damaging on the lips. So compared to something like a 1/2 C, I mean, it still can do, like, you know. You can hear that the difference between that and the other one has such a difference, because this is a 1/2 C, and that's already 1. This is already a 1/2 C, and this is a 1. So, like, the kind of tone depth is really, really different. Now we're gonna go on the absolute funny boy, and then we're gonna do the horn mouthpiece, because why not? So, same. It's not even like in the mouthpiece, in like the mouthpiece receiver, like, properly. It's just like dangling there. So that's why it has this kind of sound. Okay, I'm gonna play it. This definitely has the most different sound. So I'm gonna... Oh my god, that is really hard to do. Now for the 1. Oh, that is nice. That's some nice tone right there. Now is 1/2 C. That is a very kind of like, here comes the hero. Something like that. I don't know. This, my you know, everyday mouthpiece. Something like that. I just played a little. Now time for 7C. 7C. I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it. Something like that. 7C. For like the down, like low G. I have to drop down like really low for me to do it, so not a very pleasant experience, especially on this 7C mouthpiece. So yeah. That is very out of tune. That's all. that is almost. And then hear that on here. Yeah, that is not very in tune. Now I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna continue practicing. Peace.